everybody, Outdoor Rob here. Contrary to what my shirt says, this is my Rob Farrow ATV shirt. I received a box today. Cinderella. It's not Cinderella. You can see on the side there it has batteries in it. This is a box. Contains a little box. So, as you can see there, this box is from Thrunite. So I was already using a headlamp that I had purchased a few years ago. It was a Thrunite TH10, I believe. It was 1,000 lumens, and I've been using that in the mines and for exploring abandoned buildings, and it's done a fairly good job. But when you get into a big mine or a big area that you need well lit up, it kind of loses the light in a big area. So I've been looking for a flashlight to illuminate my good shots and some picture shots, and Thrunite contacted me and asked me if I'd like to review one of their lights. So I jumped at the occasion and picked out, they gave me several lights I could pick out, and I picked out this one, which is the TC20 Cool White light. It's supposed to be 3,800 lumens, so we're gonna do a little review on it, and we're gonna try it out in real life, and we'll see how she goes.
Okay, it's a little bit easier for me to unbox on the floor here, so a little reminder notice. All kinds of little goodies in here. Instructions. And this is the light itself. It's made of aircraft aluminum. LED. Looks pretty good. Even got a little carry pouch for it. Charge cord. Mini USB. It's got a little wrist strap for it if you so desire. And instructions. So this is supposed to have six different settings of light. Your turbo, which is your highest, 3,800 lumens. It's supposed to run for 130 minutes of runtime. On high, which is 1,800 lumens, 145 minutes. Medium, 320 lumens, and that's supposed to last for 10.2 hours. Low is 38 lumens, and that's supposed to run for 46 hours, and Firefly at 0.5 lumens, 37 days. So if you're trapped in a cave for 37 days, at least you'll have a little tiny bit of light to deal with. Your eyes will get used to it, and it'll actually seem like a lot of light. And then finally it has a strobe, 2280 lumens, and that lasts for 180 minutes. So if you're trying to signal somebody or whatever, and it's strobing at them, they'll get noticed. It's got a distance of 320 meters, it says, and impact resistance drop from 1.5 meters. Supposed to survive that, and waterproof to 2 meters. Got the little plug-in right there. Plug it in USB. Screw off the cap. Little spring. There's the battery. 5,000 milliamps, 3.7 volts. That's the 26650 battery. A little bit bigger than about the width of a C cell, but a little longer than a C cell.
So like I said, it's not fully charged right now. I'm gonna have to charge it, and then we'll put it to use.
And that little package came with a lanyard and the little lanyard ring, a couple of replacement O-rings for keeping her waterproof, spare covers for the USB port in case you lose it, and this little thing here, which is supposed to be, I think, a cover for the side switch, but I'm not sure how that would go on. I'm assuming you would have to take that apart to get it on. Alright, so it's plugged in charging to the USB outlet, showing red. When it's fully charged, the indicator should be blue, so that color will be blue there. It takes a 2 amp charge USB. Alright, this flashlight is supposed to be rated for 1.5 meter drop. That's about 5 feet, so we're gonna go about there. That's about 4.5 feet, so we're gonna turn it on. I'll put it on high just so you can see. Okay. Still working. Alright, this is by no means a scientific experiment or controlled situation or anything. Thrunite says their light is waterproof to 2 meters. I don't know how long for. I'm just assuming that if you drop it in the water, it's not going to flood down to 2 meters. So I have 5 inches of water here, the best I can do right now. I'm not going to go throw it in the lake. Whew, that's bright. Okay, we're going to knock that down a bit. Okay, that's a little better. All right, you can see the water. So I'm going to drop it in, leave it for, I don't know, 10 seconds or so, and then pick it back up again. I made sure that everything was tight. The O-rings are there, so I don't see any bubbles coming up, so she's tight. And she still works. So she is waterproof. That's my scientific test. Hey everyone. Out here to do a little light test. I figured I'd do some burning while I'm waiting for it to get dark. Oh, all the ash is falling on my head. So I'm going to do a little light comparison with the TC20, and on my head that's my Thrunite TH10. That's turbo. That's 1,000 lumens. So this is the light that I've been using. I'll do it when it gets a little darker too. Looks like it's snowing out, but it's just ash. This is the light I've been using in the mines and for everything else outside. If you can see on my hip right there, that's the TC20 in its holster. Got the lanyard on it, so when I'm in the mines I'll be able to just have it on the lanyard and drop it down whenever I need to. So far it looks like it's got a pretty good fusion of spot and floodlight. Doesn't look like there's any rings really. We'll do it again when it gets really dark. All right, so right now I got the 1000 lumen headlamp on from Thrunite, and to prove it is dark, it's dark. I can't see anything. So this is the medium 320 lumens. It's supposed to last for 10.2 hours. And when it's on, I don't know if you can see the little blue light there. Shows the little blue light. You can't see more than 20 feet on the trees anyways. So this should be the high. This should be 1800. And we can already see pretty far down the trail there. 1800 lumens is supposed to last about 145 minutes, but it'll drop as you go, obviously. Okay, so we're going to double click up to turbo. And that is turbo. Like you can, well, there's the shelter. You can see way down the trail there. Illuminates trees. This is going to be a nice addition to being in a mine. Illuminate everything from my shots. Now apparently this on turbo will start stepping down a bit. It'll lose its power after 7 minutes or so. But when I'm taking pictures, it'll just be for a few 30 seconds or so, and then another 30 seconds. So we'll drop down. This should be low. I don't know how much you can see. You can see that's about 6 feet to the branches there. Maybe 15 feet. You can see much further without the camera, obviously, but that's about 38 lumens. That's supposed to last 46 hours. And then double turbo. And once you got it in there, you turn it off, turn it back on, comes right back on to turbo. So whatever your last setting was, aside from firefly and strobe. And I don't mind carrying it on my hip at all. A little holster. I think that'll work all right. For those of you who know, this is my shelter. Alright, so that's firefly. You can see I'm right about 3 feet away from the wood there. So this would get you out of the bush or a mine or a building. No problem. Okay, and the cool thing about this is it has a square butt. So you can, here I'll turn on the other light. You can see how it sits. You can hang it. You can sit it on the square end. Like I said, it's a awesome combination of flood and spotlight. There's no rings joining. It's all nice and smooth light. Nice, very nice. Alright, so if you twist the head on this thing, it's a neat little feature that I found out. You twist the head on it, turns off, back on. So if you have it off and you twist the head, it can't come back on until you twist the head back. So I thought that was kind of cool. A firefly, low, medium, high, double click, get turbo. This is firefly, low, medium, high, turbo, strobe. So I'm happy with the light. That seems to be a pretty decent light. If you want to pick one up, I'll leave the links in the description for Amazon. You can get the cool white or the neutral white. This one is the cool white. So that's the Thrunite TC20. Thanks for sending it, guys. It's an awesome flashlight. I'll be using it lots.